Good morning, students. Welcome to the physics class. Before we are going to the new topic, let us fresh up our knowledge about the acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration means change in velocity per unit time. What is the SI unit of acceleration? Meter per second square. So, acceleration is denoted by A. So, what is the formula? We know A is equal to V minus U upon T. So, means change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity upon T. So, SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Acceleration is vector quantity. But last class I forgot to say about the acceleration, that when acceleration is to be taken as positive, when acceleration is to be taken as negative, when acceleration becomes 0. First you can see when acceleration is taken as positive. When the velocity of the moving body increases with the time, in that case acceleration will be positive. Means Rahul started his journey from A to B and B to C and C to D. A to B and B to C and C to D. So, from A to B he has taken 100 meter in 10 seconds. Then B to C to reaching 150 meter in 20 seconds. Then again 220 meter in 30 seconds. Here you see that velocity is increasing. In that case, acceleration will be taken as positive. Now, when acceleration is taken as negative, when velocity is decreasing, means here from A to B 100 meter in 10 seconds. Now B to C, to reach B to C 20 seconds in 80 meter in 20 seconds. So, velocity is decreasing here. Velocity is decreasing here. When velocity is decreasing, that time it will be negative. Acceleration will be negative. Negative acceleration is called as retardation, deceleration and negative acceleration. So, negative acceleration is called as retardation, deceleration and negative acceleration. So, when acceleration becomes 0, then a car is moving with a constant velocity of 40 meter per second. So, here you see A to B and B to C and C to D. Then at the point of A, you saw that car is moving with 40 meter per second in 10 seconds. Then again you watch 20 seconds 40 meter per second. Then again you watch then 40 meter per second. Here time is increasing but velocity is not increasing. In that case acceleration becomes 0. So you can see that acceleration is equal to A is equal to V minus U upon T. Final velocity 40. Initial velocity 40. So time 20 minus 10, 10. So 0 upon 10 means that is acceleration is 0. Then next topic, graphical representation of motion. Graphical representation of motion. Means in order to describe the motion of an object, we use line graph. Line graph means here like this we have to make the line graph. This horizontal line is called y-axis. Then vertical line is called x-axis. Horizontal line is called y-axis. Vertical line is called x-axis. See, we take time along the x-axis. We take the time along the x-axis according to the graph. If you want to make distance time graph, if you want to make speed time graph, if you want to make distance time graph, we want to write here distance. Then if you want to make speed velocity time graph, we want to write here velocity. If you want to make distance time graph, we want to write displacement. So according to the graph, it changes. If there is distance time graph, we want to write on y-axis distance. Then if you want to velocity time graph, you want to write it y-axis velocity. So time is fixed, no changes. This is the graph. Now there are two types of graph. There are two types of graph, that is distance time graph and velocity time graph. First, distance time graph and velocity time graph. Distance time graph means, first we will learn about distance time graph. So, distance time graph. What is distance time graph? Distance time graph shows how the distance of the moving body changes with the time. So, how will plot the distance time graph? How will make the graph of distance time graph? So, distance time graph, we will write distance on y-axis. Then time will write x-axis. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. For distance, we are writing in meter. Time we are writing in seconds. So, let us see how to plot this distance time graph. Here we have a table. Here time is given, distance is given, time second, distance we are writing in meter. So, 0, 0, 10, 5, 15, 10, 20, 15, 25, 20. 0, 10, 5, 15, 10, 20, 15 and 25, 20. So, here already is given time and distance. You see that first nature of the distance time graph for an uniform motion of an object. For distance, nature of the distance time graph, first one, distance time graph for uniform motion of an object. Uniform motion of an object. So, you see here, uniform motion means, objects travels in equal distance in equal interval of time. See, during the time interval 0 to 10, how much time interval it is taken? 0 to 10, 20, 30 and 40. You see here, time interval 0 to 10. That's what is the time interval? 10. Then 10 to 20, time interval 10. Then 20 to 30, time interval 10. Here you see distance travelled 0 to 5, 5. Then 10 to 15, 5. And 15 to 20, 5. There is, you see that equal distance in equal interval of time. So, now we have already given time and distance. Here we want to write along the x-axis, what we want to write? Time. So, 0, then here 10, 20, then 30, see, time axis, time we will write x-axis, time in second. So here 10, 20, 30 and 40 and 50. Okay. Now distance is given 0, then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then you see 0, there is 0 distance. Okay. Then you see the time 10 seconds, how much distance covered? 5. Then again you see 20, how much distance covered? 10. Then next 30 you see how much distance covered? 15. Then 40 you see how much distance covered? 20. 25 you see how much distance covered? 25. So now join this point, we get to the straight line. So what is the nature of the graph for a uniform motion of an object? Means nature of the graph is straight line which is inclined to the x-axis. Which is inclined to the x-axis. Nature of the graph is for a uniform motion of an object along a straight line which is inclined to the x-axis. This is the nature of the graph for uniform motion of an object. Here you see time is given, distance is given, but we don't know speed. How will find out the speed of the object? So consider 2 points. So distance time graph helps to find out the speed of an object moving with a uniform speed. So then consider 2 points. Consider 2 points. Any points we can consider. Then we can give A and B. Okay. Then now we want to do that to join it. Join this line. Okay. Then now we got the triangle ABC. We got the triangle ABC. This is the triangle of ABC. BC is the side of a triangle of ABC. Then BC gives the value of distance. Distance we are writing here y-axis. Then BC gives the value of distance. So here BC gives the value of distance. Now AC gives the value of time. So now we want to find out the slope of the line AB. But we want to find out the speed. Speed means speed is equal to distance upon time. Means here S2 minus x1 T2 minus T1. Here you see this we can give S1. Here S2. Then here we can give T1 and T2. T1 and T2. Now we want to find out the slope of the line AB. Slope of the line AB we want to find out. AB we don't know. So AB is equal to S2 minus S1 divided by T2 minus T1. Here BC gives the value of distance. So S2 minus S1 means 25 minus 15 upon BC by AC. BC you know 25 minus 15. Then AC you know 50 minus 30. So 25 minus 15, 10, then 50 minus, so 1 by 2 means 0.5 meter per second. This is the speed of the object moving with the uniform speed. So first distance time graph for a uniform motion of the object, that nature of the graph is straight line which is inclined to the x-axis. So this distance time graph helps to find out the speed of the object moving with the along straight line. So this we got the speed of the object travelled by the car. Now next we will study distance time graph for non-uniform motion. Second one, distance time graph for non-uniform motion. You know, non-uniform motion means unequal distance in equal interval of time. So here we have one table already is given. We are writing time in second, distance in meter. So 0, 0 and 2, 1, 4, 4, 6, 9, 8, 16. So we want to make the, how to plot the distance time graph for non-uniform motion. Then graph is making, so here we are writing distance and meter. Then next we will write time, we are writing here in second. So here already given time 0, then 2, then 4, 6, then 8. Then distance 0, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Now you go. Time 0, then 0, okay. Then time 2 seconds, how much distance covered? 1 meter covered. Here 1 meter covered. Then 4, then how much covered? 4. 4 second में 4 covered. Next 6, 9, 9. Distance covered 9. Then 8 covered 16. So now join this graph, we will get to the curved line. Curved shape we will get. But distance time graph for uniform motion is, the nature of the graph is curved. Nature of the graph is curved. This is the graph for the non-uniform motion. Graph for the uniform motion, that will be straight line which is inclined to the time axis. Now we will study about the second graph, velocity time graph. Velocity time graph. Velocity time graph. So velocity time graph which shows the velocity of the moving body changes with the time. So velocity, how, let us see how to plot this graph. So we will, this is time, we will write here in second. Here velocity diagram we are writing velocity here. Velocity as a unit meter per second. Okay, SI unit of velocity is meter per second. So we are writing, we are meter per second, time we are writing second. So how to plot this graph? First we have a table here, velocity time graph. Here we are writing time in second and velocity in meter per second. Okay. 0, 40, 10, 40, 20, 40, then 30, 40, then, okay. Now, velocity time graph for uniform motion. First graph is velocity time graph for uniform motion. You see that time, we will write here 0, then 10, 20, 30 and 40. Then see 10, 20, 30, 40. Then you see that car started with the velocity of 0. Then you see that velocity is 40 meter per second. 10 second you saw velocity is 40 meter per second. During 20 second you saw velocity is 40 meter per second. During 30 you see velocity is 30 meter per second. 40 you see 40. Then you join this line, you will get like this. Okay, means straight line parallel to the x-axis. Straight line parallel to the x-axis. Here time is increasing. Time is increasing, but velocity is not increasing. A car moving with a constant velocity of 40 meter per second throughout the motion. So now how to get the displacement? What you had to do here? Time is given, velocity is given. To get the displacement, we had to find out the area closed between the t10 and t40, between 10 second and 40 second. So how we will find out the area? So during the how much distance travelled by the car, time 10 second and 40. So we will 10, 40 second. So from here we will draw a straight line, here we draw. Then we got the area. Now we have to find out the distance travelled by an object. So distance travelled by an object is equal to S is equal to, so you know this is the rectangle. Okay, rectangle. So area of rectangle, A, B, C, D. Area of rectangle, you know, length into breadth means AC into CD. AC into CD. AC means what? AC means 40 minus 0. 40 minus 0 into CD means what? 40 minus 30. So we got 40 into 30 means 1200 meter. 40 second and meter per second. So second cut it, then meter we got it, 1200 meter covered. The distance travelled by the object is 1200 meter. Now next graph, velocity time graph for uniform accelerated motion. Velocity time graph for uniform accelerated motion. So uniform accelerated motion means what? You know that acceleration means change in velocity. Velocity changes in equal amount in equal interval of time. That is uniform acceleration. Now what will be the graph? Already we have got into the table. Here we are writing time. Then here we are writing velocity. Then here 0, 0, then 5. 2.5, then 10, 5, 15, 7.5, 20, 10, then 25, 12.5. Now let us see how to plot this graph. So we will write here velocity, we are writing here meter per second. Time we are writing here in second. So now time already given 0, then 5, then 10, 15, 20 and 25. Then Here velocity here 0, then 5, 10, 15, 20. Now we see during 5 seconds how much covered? 2.5. How much covered? 2.5. Then during the 10 seconds how much covered? 5. Then 15 how much covered? 7.5. 7.5 covered. Then next 20 how much covered? 10. So we get to then point, join this point, we get to the straight line. We get the straight line. Now, how to find out the magnitude of the displacement and distance travelled by the car? So, how to find out the, already we got the area, already we got it. So, we can consider 2 points A and B, okay. B. Now, join this. From A, we can make one line, then from B, sorry, 10, 15, 20, 25. See 5 seconds covered, then 10 seconds how much covered? 5. 5 covered. Then next 15 seconds 7.5 covered. Then 20 seconds 10 covered. So now join this point, we get the straight line. This straight line inclined to the x-axis. Now velocity time graph for uniform accelerated motion means, then here we are getting acceleration is same, car is moving with the velocity of uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration you mean equal amount in equal interval of time. Equal time. So graph will be straight line which is inclined to the x-axis. Now velocity time graph for non-uniform accelerated motion. Non-uniform accelerated motion. Now what is the graph? We have already table is given, time and velocity. 0, 0, 5, 10, 10, 5, 15, 13 and 20, 20. So graph will be x-axis and y-axis. Velocity we are writing meter per second. Here time is writing second. So time is given 0, then 5, 10, 15, 20. Then velocity is given 0, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 30. You see that 0 velocity 0 second 0. Then again time you see 5 second, how much is covered? During the 10 second you see that 5. Then 15 second, there is 30. Then again you see 20 second, 20. So, join this graph. We will get like this. So, this this velocity time graph for non-uniform oscillation motion of the graph is curve of any shape. This is the graph. So, velocity, we saw that velocity time graph for uniform motion, that is straight line parallel to the x-axis. Then next velocity time graph for uniform accelerated motion, we got the graph straight line which is inclined to the x-axis. Next we see that velocity time graph for non-uniform motion means curved of any shape. Thank you.